Hello and welcome to your first 5-minute lesson with me, Miss Radnich. And today we're going to be going over nervous system organization. Now this is your first 5-minute lesson, so I just kind of want to talk to you about what it means. So basically, once or twice every module, I'm just going to do a 5-minute lesson on some stuff that you should know. So like I said, today we're going to do nervous system organization. So your nervous system is divided into two major structural components, and the first is going to be your central nervous system, and it includes two major organs, one being your brain and your spinal cord. So these two organs are really important for making sure that they interpret and decide what to do with information coming to them. So for example, you're watching this video right now, you're taking that sensory input and your brain and spinal cord are analyzing it. The other big structural organization level is your peripheral nervous system. So basically your central nervous system is your brain and spinal cord, and your peripheral nervous system is everything that's outside of your brain and spinal cord. So the peripheral nervous system breaks down into a ton of different subdivisions. The first one we'll talk about is the sensory or afferent division. Those words are used interchangeably, so if someone says afferent, you should know that it is the sensory division. And this division does quite a few things. It senses organs and sends messages to the central nervous system. So as I mentioned earlier, you're watching this video right now. Right now you are sensing what is going on. You're hearing me talk. You're watching with your eyes. Those are all types of sensory input. These sensory inputs get sent to the central nervous system to be analyzed. So we're sending messages to the brain and spinal cord through this division. The other major division is the motor or efferent division. Once again, those are used interchangeably. So if someone says to you the efferent division, you should know that it is also the motor division. This breaks down into two more subdivisions, the first being the somatic division. Somatic means body or voluntary. So this is actually going to be sending messages from your brain and spinal cord to your skeletal muscles. So right now, you're watching this video, you're getting sensory input, it's being sent to your central nervous system. If you're taking notes while watching this video, using your skeletal muscle to write down your notes would be an example of your somatic division, because you're sending impulses to your skeletal muscle to write your notes. The other major division is the autonomic or involuntary division. And how I always remember the difference between somatic and autonomic is autonomic sounds like automatic, which means that this stuff is automatically done for you. That's what involuntary means. It means you don't have control, you don't have to think about it. So this autonomic division automatically does this for you. You don't have to think about it. And this is controlling your cardiac or smooth muscle. So if you're going for a jog, you don't have to think about your heart rate increasing. You don't have to stop and be like, okay, heart, I need you to pump a little faster here. I'm starting to run. Your autonomic division automatically does that for you. You get a signal to your brain and spinal cord saying, holy cow, we're running. We need more oxygen to muscles. And then this part, the autonomic division, says, okay, I'm going to increase your heart rate. It also controls glands. So let's say, for example, your blood sugar levels really drop and you need to increase blood sugar levels. Your autonomic system is automatically going to do this by stimulating a gland to release a hormone to increase your blood pressure. So when we look at the division of the nervous system, we look at it first by what it's made of. That's our structural divisions, central and peripheral nervous system. Then we break it down by function. What does it do? So you have your sensory division sending messages to the brain and spinal cord. You have your motor division sending messages back to muscles and glands and organs from your brain and spinal cord. And this all ties into what you were learning about earlier. Your nervous system is basically there to receive information, analyze and organize that information, and then affect some response. So I hope that helped, and thanks for watching your first 5-minute lesson.